A-Star, welcome to the cosmos. Guess who is starting a forever island? Oh my goodness. I'm going to try something a little different too, where I am actually talking while I'm playing. So there will probably be more pauses, and by probably I mean definitely. But I'm really excited to try this out because I've actually never played the game as intended. I have always had the benefit of no islands. So I'm going to be playing this completely vanilla. It's going to be an adventure. And I think I am actually going to use my first name for this island. I was considering going by Cosmos again because I have been kind of keeping my name to myself for a while. But if you were paying attention in one of my videos, it was there anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and go with my name and my birthday, which I basically always do my birthday anyway. So that's not really new. But I am really excited about this Forever Island. It's going to be part of Forever Fridays, which is something that Kaylee and JoJo Crosses are tag teaming the organizing for, and a bunch of other fun creators and even players who don't make content are also participating in. So I am really excited to just team up with everybody and experience the game in a way that I was never able to experience it before. I wasn't here when Animal Crossing first came out. I did not get the Nintendo Switch. So it wasn't until my birthday in 2023, so the middle of the year in 2023, that I was finally able to start playing the game. Special thanks to my one friend who, on my first completed island, I had a little cello spot for her, so it was that friend who introduced me to Animal Crossing and got it for my birthday. So I'm really excited about um, just kind of playing the game differently. And I think it'll make a big difference for me, especially with the beginning, since a lot of the times I'm like, oh, I'm just here to decorate, so I gotta rush through the beginning. But no, this time I don't need to. Hmm. I like how big the peninsula is on this island, but I don't know that I want to do the double south rivers. I did do that on my first island and it was fine. I didn't mind it, but I don't think I want that for a forever island. So this one's got a big peninsula too. It's also got a really big rock. Interesting. Looks like the resident services lines up, probably not exactly because they look a little differently in the game, but lines up with the airport. So let's give that one a look. As far as airport colors go, um, I don't want yellow. I'm pretty hesitant about orange. I think I'm okay with the blue or the green, but at the same time, the airport color isn't a super big deal to me. I was looking at the color options for things for the different airports that you can get when you redeem your Nook Miles, right? And I want to do brown and pink for a color theme. For starters, at least, I would just really love to do a lot of brown in an island, and I'm not sure if I can tackle that with how the browns like never go together, but I'm gonna give that a try. And so the brown lamp posts are from the yellow airport, and I was like, oh well, how do I yellow? The yellow is it's just kind of a lot. So we'll see what the airport color is. I also don't really mind a whole lot what the starter fruit is. I think I'd be disappointed if it's oranges. Oh no, I manifested. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, let's see who the starters are and see what the airport color is and see if this really is a deal breaker for me. Okay, I don't mind the starters. The starters are not, what's his name, Buck, the green horse. Let's see. Ooh, excuse me. Let's see. Oh, that's a nice rock. I like that rock. Can't see the peninsula very well, but there it is. I'm not really a map re-roller, so I'm having to think here for a minute. Trying to think if I need to re-roll. Honestly, I like how close the resident services is to the airport because I just, in my head, typically the airport and resident services go together. So when they're really far apart, I'm like, well, I don't know what to do because I don't have the airport in resident services. Am I really gonna get my Forever Island in one roll? That's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and play through the dialogue a little bit and get the map and look at it again and think some more, so. Alright, is that everyone? Agnes and Pierce. Okay, I didn't recognize Pierce. I'm not very familiar with the birds. But I did recognize Agnes. I think she's kind of cute. Okay, welcome to the new island. My name is Tom Nook. And a package deal. Thank you for the package deal. Honestly, Tom Nook is such a bro for just letting me borrow money and not charging interest and letting me pay him back whenever. It's just, wow. I wish that would happen in real life. No. That's what I get for not reading the dialogue. I totally forgot what I was supposed to do and who I was supposed to talk to. I think I am gonna go ahead and put the tents on the beach because I just really like having the clean slate to work with. I'm not super worried about just putting things and then I don't know what I'm trying to say because the music started playing and I was like, oh, it's the really lovely guitar, and my brain went blank. So all right, I'm on the beach. I wonder if I'm going to be in the Guinness Book of World Records for keeping this island, getting a Forever Island on the first roll. I don't mind that the airport is orange so much. I think, I don't know, like I was saying, it's not a super important thing to me, especially since the colors I want to go for are brown and pink, and there are just no brown or pink airports. Hopefully in the next game we get more, I don't know, will they even have an airport in the next game? Anyway. Hopefully we get more color options. I don't like Pierce as much as I like Agnes, so Pierce is going to be over here. I want to be neighbors with Agnes. Hopefully I left her enough space there. I probably did. I'm going to go find her. There she is. Okay. I'm looking at the oranges and I think it's not really going to be a big deal for me. I like the way oranges taste. The orange trees in the game just are a little bit off. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Maybe it's just that the color orange is not one of my favorite colors. I don't dislike it. There's only one color that I dislike. Make a guess in the comments. It's not orange. Orange is fine. Too close to each other. Scoot this way. Okay, I'm brilliant. I'm brilliant. Is meant to be. There we go. I did leave her enough space. Now we get to be neighbors. Everyone has a spot, so we're gonna go back to the plaza. Actually crazy, honestly, that I was able to get a big peninsula on like the first roll. I was thinking that was going to give me a hard time because I wanted a big peninsula on one of the islands I haven't started working on yet. And I actually re-rolled for that for so long. I was like, oh man, how do people do this? How do they go for hours and hours and hours? But honestly, if you're passionate about it, totally makes sense. Okay, I'll talk to you first. 10 tree branches. Yes, just as I suspected. Just as I suspected. I'm gonna grab some oranges too because I have a sneaking suspicion he's gonna want some of those as well. Okay, I've grabbed enough oranges, so I'm just gonna grab some sticks. What? I grabbed more than 10 branches. I thought I grabbed 10. Oh my goodness. I must have grabbed 11. Honestly, it's a good thing I'm starting off on the right foot with him because then he can be really impressed that I'm an overachiever. Oh my goodness, suddenly it's nighttime. So that means I get to name my island, which a few weeks ago I put out a little poll asking what island name for my forever island you guys preferred. And 2 of the 3 names actually came to a tie. And the tie was between Lyra Vale, which Lyra is a constellation, so going along with the star theme that I have for my YouTube channel. And the other idea was Echo Grove. And I like both of them a lot. I went to my mom, who is the root of all wisdom, and I said, which one do you prefer? And she said Echo Grove. So she was the tiebreaker vote, and my forever island is going to be named Echo Grove. And I'm pretty happy with that one because it feels kind of neutral to me. It's not a specific theme. It doesn't lean in a certain way, so changing things up is totally fine. And then also Echo Grove is just nice to say. One of the names that I was considering was something having to do with Cygnus, the swan constellation. I think that one's really pretty, and I think the word is really pretty, but it sounds a lot like sickness. And I was like, oh, I mess up what I'm saying a lot because I am frequently very tired. And I was like, I don't want to mess up saying my forever island name and then just like ruin it for myself. So I went a different direction than that. Maybe I'll have another island that uses Cygnus in it, and then, it won't be as, I don't know, not as much pressure because it's not a forever island, right? Like, I just want to love everything about this island and have a good time, so I settled for an orange airport when I said I didn't want an orange airport and I didn't want oranges. Oh my goodness. Anyway, if you can figure me out, let me know. I've been trying for years. You know what? Orange juice at the beginning is such a win. I love that for me. Okay, who do I talk to? Okay, yep. It is him. Okay, let's see if he gives me the map. Nope, he didn't give me the map. Let me see. Alright, that's fine. I went and I visually looked at the rock, and the rock was a very nice rock. I was very happy with that rock. And the peninsula was definitely big on the map. So those were my 2 things that I was kind of interested in. The big rock was kind of a bonus. I more cared about the peninsula than anything else, but wow, I'm just winning. I don't know. pink and black. That's pretty exciting. The pink fits with what I want to do with my island, and the black is my backup color if the brown doesn't work out. So this, oh, sorry, that was one of my speakers turning off. Anyway, this is a good omen. It's a good omen. Alright, I went ahead and skipped recording KK Slider saying hello because I didn't have anything to say about that. Oh my gosh, bubblegum! I wish I had the dance emoji. Alright, where is Tom Nook? He's been waiting so patiently for me to wake up. There he is. I'm actually really interested to see how the beginning of the game goes for me, knowing that this is a long-term commitment instead of trying to rush through to get to decorating. I think I started talking about it a little bit earlier, but the beginning of the game isn't as fun for me as I've seen it be for other people. And there are definitely aspects of it that I super love, but I think for the most part, I've just rushed through it as fast as possible every time. So of course it's not going to be fun, you know. It's self-defeating. But this time, taking it slow and knowing that I'm going to say hi to both of my villagers every day because, you know, they are not Buck, I think I'll have a good time. Oh, I'm so excited to decorate my phone. On a couple of my islands, I haven't done any decorating for the phone case because, you know, I'm just trying to decorate, but this time I get to just change up my phone case all the time. I really like decorating my electronic devices, so I'm excited about that. Ooh, an itemized bill! He's so efficient. What are bells? I don't even know. It's kind of nice that the sun is setting. It's really pretty behind the light in the tent. Nook Mileage program. I am so ready to get started with that, Tom Nook. Echo Grove. Oh, that was so fun actually seeing that in the dialogue. Ooh, I'm getting so excited. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I totally thought it was going to take way longer to find something that I was happy with. Man. I can do whatever I want. I'm gonna check my mail. I feel like such an adult starting with checking my mail when I have been given free leeway to do whatever. Oh man, I can already feel it though. Hoarding's gonna be a problem. I am not gonna get storage space very fast because I'm gonna have to earn all my bells by myself, and boy do I like keeping things. Okay. Alright, I want to pick some weeds. This is actually my favorite part of restarting, is picking the weeds. Ooh, the opening song is so nice. I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit and just listen to the song and the ASMR picking the weeds. The weeds in the game are such an interesting feature to me because I've seen people use them very, very cleverly. Like, they get placed as part of a build to make it look like there's just more life to the grass, and it looks so nice. But then whenever I try to do it, I'm like, oh, I want to pluck that weed so bad. I can't leave it there. On my last island that I just completed, I was like physically restraining myself from plucking the weeds that I was putting down because I had that hiking area that I wanted to do, and I was like, this is so perfect for having weeds. Like, if I'm gonna have weeds anywhere, it's out in the hiking area. And I'm so happy with how it turned out in the dream address when I saved it, but man, I think I basically immediately went and plucked all the weeds. I just have to. It's too fun. Also, plucking weeds in real life is actually pretty therapeutic. I'm never like, oh wow, I want to go pluck some weeds. But once I've started, it's just really nice. Alright, I'm gonna do some more directly productive things. Let's see, I want to do... Yeah, let's do... Oh my gosh. Hold please, technical difficulties. Uppercase, there we go. I want to write first day of forever. So then my day is saved. Oops. The sentiment's kind of ruined though if I don't have my Nintendo Switch set to the right day. But you know what? It's the thought that counts, right? First day of forever! Exclamation point, because I'm so excited! Oh. And then confirm. Do... Let's see if I can do a pink heart. Oh, I didn't mean to... No. I basically never write on the board. Okay, alright. Starting off strong. Okay, not strong. Maybe if I go the other direction. You know what? That's close enough. I like that for me. Alright. So there's writing on the bulletin board. Oh, actually, I want to... Maybe I am close enough to the fire, actually. Maybe this is fine. Nope. I want a better picture by the fire. I just really love this campfire. I'm so sad that it leaves. There we go. Now I'm not right in front of the sign. Ooh, I should take a picture of me out by my tent too. Island Shutterbug. Oh, there's another one, but I'll collect that later. Oh, that's the airport. Okay. Be photogenic. Be photogenic. I think she needs to look at the... Okay, yep. Be photogenic. I feel like that was almost it. Okay, here we go again. Well, it's a good thing I didn't take that picture when the clam was spitting. That would have ruined everything. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to remember all the fun ways to get miles so fast. I know I can change a code really quick. Okay, just change like 1 pixel. Boom. I'm an artiste. Okay, so that's some more miles. I know I can get stung by bees. And I know that opening my phone up 50 billion times gives me miles, rewarding me for phone addiction. Edit my passport real quick. Let's see. What should my comment be? Maybe just my YouTube channel name for now. Oh, you know what? How about my catchphrase, "Hey Star"? Let's do that one. That fits way better. I was like, just announce what my YouTube channel is. No. Let's say hello. I want to get a star in there too, so I'm going to swap the keyboard real quick. Okay, star that's empty or star that's filled in? I think I'm gonna do the star that is not filled in. And then title. I like the photographer one. We'll do aspiring photographer. That sounds cute. And then I'll just take the passport photo again real quick. Get day one. Hello, Agnes. Alright, it's got the tree in there, so it's kind of bad. But I said aspiring photographer, not professional. Edit credit, there we go. Okay, here's the map. Get to sit and look at it. I do actually really so love that the resident services is so close to the airport and that they're kind of tucked into the corner. Oh, and a massive beach rock. I'm so happy about that. Yeah, I think this is the island, you guys. Isn't that crazy? Get rid of the little ping dot for rescue services. I just really like cleaning out my notifications. I'm always cleaning up junk mail in my emails because I just enjoy doing that. Probably similar to weeding, honestly. Digital weeding. Hi, baby. Got your cute flag. I think one of the things that I'm really excited about doing for this playstyle is picking up the bottles from the beach, because that's never really mattered before, and now I get to get a present 2 times every day and see what's in it and get really excited when it's something that I actually want to use. I think decorating is going to be something I get kind of stuck on at the beginning, since I've always just been able to grab whatever I feel like using, and so I'm going to have to be more clever about using the materials that I have and designing with limited items. So that will be interesting, especially since I tend to lean towards elegant instead of cottagecore. And I do really like forest core, which is pretty close to cottagecore. So I think I can still do a lot of fun things. I'll probably be heavy on terraforming early on. But we'll just see what happens. We'll see what bottles I get. Hello. Oh man, it is actually just so nice to sit down and play Animal Crossing. Things have been pretty busy for me lately, in lots of good ways. Like a good move to a new location, I'm happy with where I'm at, and then I had a family reunion, and I was able to start taking on more work. As it turns out, I also had mono the whole time. So I am really loving just sitting here and playing Animal Crossing. I used to play it in the middle of the night all the time. And it was just really, I don't know, it's relaxing to return to. There's the fishing rod. Yay, free DIY recipes. My goals for my Forever Island as well is I don't want it to take the place of the other weekly videos that I'm doing. So my goal is to have it as an additional video, which means I'm going to be pretty minimalistic with the editing. And I'm also just going to be trying to talk while doing it instead of doing a voiceover later to, again, cut down on how much time I'm spending on the video so that it's not making it harder to do my other videos. So this will just be a bonus video on Fridays. I don't know how frequently. I can see it being pretty frequent at the beginning and then slowing down a little bit as, you know, get to the more grindy spot where you don't really have items and you're just hitting as many trees as you possibly can so that you can build more. Not really interested in either of those items, and I don't have money yet anyway, but I just wanted to see. But anyway, this will be an addition, and like I was saying, part of the Forever Fridays. So I would really love to hear what you guys are working on your islands, particularly if they are Forever Islands, but if they're not, I still want to hear about them. What are some of the things that you are excited about that's happening? What are some things that you're really, really trying to get to? Is there a certain goal that you know is so close and you're just grinding for it? My first ever island that I did in Animal Crossing, I did not finish. And it was, I don't know, I really loved it. I had a lot of confusion about what should I be looking for in a map. And so then I was like, well, I don't even know if I'm picking the right map. And I did think that the double south facing rivers were really cool. So I did end up doing that. And like I was mentioning earlier, I don't mind it. So I don't feel like it was a bad decision necessarily. But with that island, there was a lot of stuff that I was just, I don't know, that trying everything out for the first time kind of feeling. You know, I don't know what's going on. I don't know where anything is. And I don't know who all of these animals are because I've never played any other Animal Crossing game. So it was kind of a lot to take in all at once, but it was so fun. Like I'd go to bed at 10 o'clock and I'd just play until I couldn't anymore at like 2 a.m. A tulip hat! Oh my gosh, the fan favorite. Alright, I look like my airport. It's probably actually a red tulip hat and not an orange one, but you know what? You know what? Let's go compare. Let's go look. Let's go look. That's the same color. Don't correct me in the comments. It's fine. It's fine. I'll pretend. That pink sunset over in the corner is so cute. Really love the clouds too. I love it when they're so tall like that. Cute. Alright, I do need more fish though. get some more sticks while I'm around here. Maybe get stung by some bees in the name of Nook Miles. Money! Oh my goodness, make a wish. I found a coin and it was heads up. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make a net really quick. Probably even 2 of them, because that would be efficient now, wouldn't it? Anyway, I was talking about my first island, wasn't I? So that one I did not finish, which is why I often talk about, what was it? Moonstone was my first ever completed island. That's why I phrase it that way. But my first ever island was called Wisteria because I really love purple and I think those flowers are really pretty. And I just found a bunch of villagers that I really liked, and I took them for my island. So that was actually really cool to just say, I really like these ones, and now I've got them. And then ever since then with my other islands, it's been easier to branch out. Like, oh no, 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 no. Oh no, I missed. Oh, how embarrassing. Anyway, I got all of these Animal Crossing villagers that I thought were super cute, like Ione, and I didn't feel like I had to fit these characters into any of the other islands just because I wanted them so badly, because I'd already had them once before. So that was pretty fun. I'm really glad that I was able to do that. And I remember my first ever build was terraforming a little, like, I don't know, 4x5, 1-tier waterfall kind of idea in the middle of a neighborhood. And I was so nervous. I was so nervous. I was like, what if I mess this up? You know, I just want to get it right the first try, which I'm sure nobody else can relate to because nobody else that plays Animal Crossing is a perfectionist. Just kidding. I know that's a lot of people deal with that stress, but I finally was able to tell myself, you know, if I get it wrong the first time, I'm just gonna try again. So I built that and I was so proud of it. It's not one of my best builds, it's definitely not, but it was kind of more about the mental moment than anything else, honestly. I felt like I was able to get over a really big mental block and then start having more creativity in the game. Do you remember a moment like that for you? Was there something that you built that you're like, I don't know if I can do this, and then you went ahead and did it and it made things so much easier, so much more fun after that? I had another build like that first one recently, actually, with my tropical island, which I'm still working on, by the way. There's a lot that's happened there that I haven't posted about because, like I said, I was doing family reunion stuff. But there on that island, I built a faux building that was like, I've done some faux builds before, just like really tiny ones, you know, a stall with a couple of simple panels to make a honey stand. And that one, I don't know. When I create faux builds, it kind of feels like I can't unsee the items that I used. And so it was really tricky for me to kind of get over that stuck on the details kind of idea. Oh no, I'm out of space. I'll have to drop some sticks. Here we go. Do I keep these bugs? Do I want to? Do I get more miles for selling? Decisions, all of them right. I'm gonna go ahead and just keep these bugs and drop my very, very full bags of weeds. Oh, I need to go find Agnes and talk to her too. I think the answer to my hoarding problem is just piles like these all around the island. I'm just gonna have to do that. It'll be fun though. I can make specific areas for things. Like I can make a specific area to keep all of the extra fossils, all the extra wood that I will definitely get because I just go around and I hit every single tree. I was hoping those would stack. Oh, this one should stack. Boom. Actually, I'm gonna go sell the shells. Where is Agnes? Is she in her tent? No? I swear I've run around the entire section we can be in and I didn't see her. Agnes, where are you? Ooh, that's another bug I don't have. Nice. A saw stag that I can't unsee. Oh my goodness. Oops. Didn't mean to scare that bug. Where is she? Oh, there she is. What's up, cutie? Oh my gosh, I'm so mean. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to introduce myself to you this way. Oh my gosh. Let's try that again. Oh, oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Well, she's getting a real good vibe from the tent plot that I picked for her, so... Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh well. Forgive and forget is apparently what Agnes is doing. She is too sweet. She's too kind. Island Life 101. I wish I could dig up those clams, but I don't have a shovel yet. You know, I'm remembering that the bugs do actually just get handed to Tom Nook. You know, the fun part about me doing voiceovers is you guys are gonna learn new things about how I function. It often takes me a while to think through what I want to do and just, I don't know. I don't mind it, and it typically doesn't get in the way. It's silly sometimes. I'm like, oh yeah, I knew that. I knew that. Alright, let's go see how many of these Tom Nook will take. And I'll catch that guy. Oh, I was hoping. I was hoping I would catch that. I also really love the starter shirt they gave me, the blue with the white polka dots. Oh, that's so cute. I swear I always get the Aloha shirt. I found a creature. Alright, I think I'm gonna pause the recording so you guys don't have to watch me hand this to him one by one, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I handed him a bunch of critters and I now have the museum to put down. I really like Blathers. He was one of the first characters that I was like, oh, he's so cute. So I'm excited to invite him to my Forever Island. It will be interesting gathering as many of the creatures as I possibly can because I only did that on my first ever island, Wisteria, and I haven't done that since. I haven't really tried. So, oh, there's more miles for me. Oh, there's the phone addiction reward. I think I will put the museum right here if I can make it fit. Oh, and the flower bag that he gave me was the red cosmos. So I think my starter flower is the cosmos, which is really fun. How on brand. Oh my gosh, it does fit. Okay, this is the spot. Woohoo! I am gonna let myself time travel for my Forever Island. I'm not too worried about actually doing everything in sync with real life. So there will be some time traveling shenanigans. I just won't be using No Islands to get stuff. And I think also I'm gonna let myself trade with other Forever Islanders. So if I need something, then I can ask if somebody else has it. So there's the red cosmos, and then I need to grab those sticks that I dropped so that I can make an axe. There they are. Oh, there's only 2 of them. Alright. I'm gonna look for more sticks. Thank goodness that tree was cooperating. Sometimes they don't want to give me any branches. Let's see, 8. I'm gonna make sure to grab a couple more. Nice. Okay. Those moths, they're so persistent. They keep showing up at the tent. I take it you found a suitable spot. It's perfect. Okay, I can't remember if he needed 3,000 or 5,000 miles, honestly. Oh my gosh. Okay, it is 5,000, so I do still need to keep going. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go beat up some trees. I'm actually having so much fun thinking about my first ever island. Doing a forever island is actually a lot more sentimental already for me than I thought it was gonna be. Oh, the bees! Oh my goodness. I need to get stung so I can get the recipe. But there was so much money. Anyway, it's really, really fun thinking about my first ever island because even though I've only been playing the game for a little bit, which I was dealing with a lot of stress at the time, and so I stopped playing the game after a few months, even though I was really loving it. And then I came back to it just at like the beginning of December 2024. So I've altogether spent less than a year playing this game regularly with that break that I ended up taking. And so it's a little bit surprising to me how nostalgic starting a Forever Island already feels. How many islands have you done? And if you don't know the exact number, you can estimate. But I'm interested to hear how many times you've done the restart process. And whether the island was finished or not, you had an idea and you gave it a go. Okay, I think I'm gonna put down some of my bugs. Exterior decorator? That's something else that doesn't typically show up in my videos actually, is I really, really love just cleaning out all of the little notification pings like I mentioned earlier. So I will stop whatever I'm doing to clean those out. The beginning of the game is so all over the place for me. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and then I go and do something else. I was like, I'm gonna chop wood from the trees, and then I was just shaking them for sticks, and then I'm like, oh, I better put my stuff down so I actually have space to pick up what I'm chopping from the trees, and then I saw a fish, and now I'm fishing. Zebrafish is so... I don't know. I mean, just... Oh, not that one. I want the camera. Like, look at that guy. Look at him. I don't know what it is about him. I don't know. Maybe it's just that he's an invasive species. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, if a bee comes out of one of these trees, I have to let it sting me. Hold me to it. There's gotta be a bee somewhere. Oh, I think this island will also be a cool opportunity to try that method of marking which trees are the fruit trees. I see people do that, and that is so organized. I love that. Typically, I'm just getting rid of the trees and not worrying about them, but not this time. Not on my forever island. Oh no. Who could have foreseen that? think I'll leave one piece of wood by these trees so that I know I already chopped them. Having only played this version of Animal Crossing, I'm really curious to see what happens with the next game. Because I don't really have a lot of information to go off of. And I know each game is different with the kind of setting that they go for. But I don't know, we'll see. I think I can make it to the 5,000 miles before I end this video, so let's aim to get that 5,000 real quick. Do I have sticks still? Oh, I do. I have so many. Oh, I hear a balloon and I can't get it. Oh, that's so sad. I want to know. I want to know what's in it. Hopefully it's just supplies and I'm not missing out on a stellar DIY. Oh, another beetle. These always look like spiders to me. I always think it's a spider on the tree. A Miami stag. If I'm reading that right. It might be Miami. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a bug person. I don't know the names. Oh, did I even pick up the stones? My tiredness is showing. Oh, I did. I love me. Alright, perfect. I'm gonna make 2 axes this time. I'm gonna find those other wasps. Okay, 300. We're so close. Maybe I'll craft the watering can as well if I can do that. No? I need one more softwood. Okay. Those moths, man, I'm telling you. That's fine. We can sell them all. Alright. On my way to find more softwood. Just one more. Nope. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna hit some more trees. Oh, you know what I should do while I have my axe before it gets destroyed? Is get more rock. The money rock! Oh no! Can I hit it fast enough? Awesome! Oh, that's actually so exciting. Look at that money, I'm rich! Okay, I need rocks though, too, before my axe breaks, so I can make more. Ooh, an iron. Okay, back to the trees. I'm really excited that Agnes is here to start, actually. She's way cuter than a lot of the other sisterlies. Oh, oh, I'm holding myself to it. Don't do anything. Ah! Ooh. There it is. I was so scared of bees for the longest time, so getting stung by the wasps in this game. Anxiety. I need to find Agnes now so that her cutesiness can give me my recipe to make it all better. Agnes, please! Oh, I should put away my axe. I don't want to scare her. Because I've already hit her with my tool once. Twice, actually. Agnes. She is very mysterious, I suppose. Very difficult to find. Maybe she's gone back to her tent? Oh, there she is. Agnes, please. Oh man, her catchphrase being Snuffle is actually so cute too. I don't know why it's so cute to me, but it is. Thank you, Agnes. You're a lifesaver. Okay, there's the medicine. But I think maybe I had better not use it, just in case I can get the miles for passing out. I meant to record this with the daytime instead of the nighttime, but you know, I'm not bothered. I really like playing Animal Crossing at night. It's just impossible to decorate. I remember this one time I did this really big build, and it was the library actually on Moonstone, and I was so proud of it. And then I woke up the next morning and I got on when it was light outside and the browns were not. Oh my gosh, the browns did not look good together, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing. Anyway, nobody ever saw it and nobody would have known about it if I hadn't said anything, but it's funny to me now. Oh no! Okay, I did get some more miles, so let's see where we're at. 500, that's a lot. Okay, so I just need 150. Do not be alarmed, I am well, Tom Nook. I just have not taken my medicine yet. Honestly, so considerate of him to stop reading so that he can clap for me. Okay. I'm so close. I'm actually hoping that I find the wasps so I can get those last points. Let me get this rock again real quick though. Ooh, ooh, oh no. Ooh, this is a nice rock. I did actually start another island not too long ago that was gonna be completely Nintendo Online free because I often go over to my friend's house and we watch stupid movies, and obviously those don't require a whole lot of attention because there's no deep thinking, you're not gonna miss something. And on her husband's Switch, I just started an Animal Crossing island because he's not always using it. And that island actually had Poncho as a starter, and he is so cute. He was one of those villagers where I'm sure I had seen him before, but then I saw him animated and being cute on my island, and I was like, oh my gosh, you are so adorable. I was super hoping that I would get him as a starter on my Forever Island, but it's fine. I'll find him later. I'm probably going to prioritize brown and pink characters at first, though, since that's kind of the coloring that I want to do for my island. But obviously, it's a Forever Island, so it will go through several iterations, I'm sure. Ooh, money! And I will change out my villagers as needed. I think it would be cool to try and collect all the photos. I know that's something that people do a lot on their Forever Islands. I have never gotten a villager photo before. Yeah, I don't talk to any of my villagers enough. Oh, sad day. So it would be fun to do that, and also to unlock different dialogue, because the dialogue in the game can get really repetitive anyway. But I didn't even really get past anybody's basic "I don't know who you are" dialogue anyway, so that'll be interesting. Okay, 2 more axes. Oh, being stung by wasps. My character looks so sad. Actually, she looks really happy because there's only smiling options in this game, but I can sense it. Ooh, I did mention my family reunion earlier, and something I wanted to say about that is it was awesome. I mentioned it to somebody who I was going to do some work for, that I was going to be busy for a little bit with the family reunion, so I wasn't going to be able to take any work for a little bit. And she's like, oh no, a family reunion. I was like, oh, actually, my family reunions are awesome. My family has their own, their own stuff going on, their own opinions, their own whatever, but everybody is really good about, we don't talk about controversial topics, and we listen to each other, and we just go and we laugh as much as we can. So the family reunion was wonderful. It was so awesome reconnecting with cousins that I haven't seen in a long time. Several of them I used to live much, much closer to, and I don't anymore. So it was really nice to see them again. And then also, some of my cousins, they used to live farther away than they do now, and so I just didn't really get to know them much growing up. So it's also been fun to learn more about those cousins and what they've been up to and celebrate their successes with them. It was awesome. We also went and floated the river nearby, and we just had a blast doing that. That was so much fun. We were laughing and joking, and just, I don't know. I keep thinking about that, and I think it'll be something that I remember for a long time. It was also interesting too because the previous family reunion that we had, I was really, really sad when it was over. And this family reunion, I was like, oh, I don't want to be sad, But I was thinking, and I realized, at least when my family leaves, I'm sad about it instead of glad about it. So I was more prepared for the I miss all these people that I love so much this time around, and it really was a wonderful experience. Definitely worth every second. Also, several of my cousins have had babies, and I was holding them. Oh my word, they were so precious. Oh, one more hit on that tree. I'm glad I didn't miss that. Every material counts. This is the Forever Island. Where are the wasps? Ooh, the blue summer shell. Oh man. I don't have a lot of time left to get the summer DIYs. That's probably fine though, because honestly, why would I decorate for summer when it's not summer? Just kidding, I really, really love the mermaid set, but honestly, that's not even a summer set, so you know what? Never mind. It doesn't matter. I'll get it next year. No! How embarrassing. I wonder if I pick up the shells and sell those, if that will get my last few points. Is this a sea base? Wow. Okay, there's the legendary sea base. Maybe he comes to herald the last 150 points. Maybe if I sell those shells, I will have enough points. Okay. I had to think there for a second, try to remember what I was doing. I want to sell. Okay, I think those are all of them. Ooh, is it gonna be enough? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sweet. Oh my gosh. The sea bass was a prophesier. He was a herald. Oh my gosh. Okay, 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 okay. Tom Nook. About my moving fees. I do want to pay. I'm free of debt. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to be in debt again. It could be better. Talk to me about a house. Zero interest financing. That's why I love you, Tom Nook. You're amazing. Ooh, it'll also be interesting to see if I can keep up with the daily check-ins. Okay, let me... Oh man, I didn't even make medicine. I don't even get to pretty myself up before I say goodbye to you guys. But thank you so much for joining me. It was really fun to do my first ever Let's Play while playing on my first ever Forever Island that I got on the first roll. How lucky is that? Anyway, thank you so much for stopping in, and I hope you have a stellar day.